Hi, I'm Valerie, and here we are again. Today we're making Ruth Chris sweet potato casserole. And when I first moved to Dallas, everybody said Ruth Chris is the place to go for steaks. And I always wondered why they called it that, and I thought maybe the person's name was Chris Ruth, and so when it was in the phone book, the names were switched, so it's Chris Ruth Steakhouse, but that's not the case. I found out later that someone named Ruth bought a place called Chris's Steakhouse, so then it became Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. So it's a great place to go for steaks in Dallas, and today we're making the sweet potato casserole, so come on over and let's make some casserole. In this bowl right here, we already have the butter and the brown sugar. This is for the topping. So we're going to add some flour because we want the topping to get nice and thick. And for those of you who haven't seen one of these before, this just makes our chopped nuts. So we're adding chopped pecans, and this is the topping for the casserole. So that's going to be nice and thick and buttery and good. And I have to tell you that this is a very buttery recipe. So if you like sweet potato casserole, I think you're going to like this one. So that's our topping. Now, in this bowl, we have 3 cups of sweet potatoes mixed with some eggs, a little vanilla and salt. And of course, what's in a casserole without sugar? So we're going to add a cup of sugar. Now all these recipes you can get from Ron Douglas's book, America's Restaurant Recipes. And that's what we're making here. Previously, we boiled the sweet potatoes with the jackets on in a little salted water. And you have to boil them 30 to 40 minutes because sweet potatoes are really big. And I think this is about 3 large sweet potatoes. Now here's another fun fact, is that yams and sweet potatoes are not the same thing. Now I don't really know all the logistics of that, but I did read that yams are completely different. So when we say candied yams, we really mean sweet potatoes because that's what we cook it. Now we're going to finish the sweet potato casserole. So we've added sweet potatoes, sugar, and butter, and made this really creamy mashed sweet potatoes. And now we're just going to pour them in a nice serving dish. That looks good. Smooth them out a little bit. And then we take our topping that we made earlier, break it up a little bit. We'll smooth it out after we get it on here. This looks really good, but it's a lot of butter, I have to tell you. You will love this recipe. Then you can smooth it out and make it pretty, so that what you end up with is this right over here. And doesn't that look beautiful? We've taken a little bit out, and it is really hot. You know, potatoes get really, really hot and can really burn, so you want to let them sit a few minutes before you actually serve them at the table. Sweet. Very good. Once again, that's Ron Douglas's book, America's Restaurant Recipes. Buy the book.
Thank you, Valerie.